Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review from Italia. It's from the Ferment magazine of the same name, and for a change, we have got a nice big article. I don't know if you can see this with this big bad boy, because they're barley farm, I believe, or it's definitely a farming place. They farm their hops too. There's another page of write up, and it goes further. No, it doesn't. That's another article. Why doesn't that say it's finished? Am I skipping over 2 pages? That's very strange. I'm not sure what that is about. But yeah, we've got a nice article by the editor, Richard. So well done for that, my friend. Hope you're enjoying Italy. That's probably a while ago. And here is the beer. It is called Agricola Chiara. Artisanale, Gianale, something like that. God knows. Anyway, the actual brewery slightly harder to find on here. Here we go. It's down there. Birra Salento, and they are in Puglia. And it says light hops, light color, bit of malt in there. Um, the hops are interesting because they kind of, I mean, this is a lager basically, but they are German. Well, some of them are. Hallertauer and Tettnang, both well-known lager beers, lager hops, I should say, in beer. And then we've got one called Safif, which is interesting. I have never heard of that at all. Got Pilsner malt and some Cara Pils in there. So this is definitely a Pils. Although on the actual Beer 52, which I don't know if you ever trust it fully, they're talking about it being a Helles style, which again is a German style. So fair enough. Let's get this bad boy open without getting any on my trousers or my shorts. People were talking about my flip-flops, which I referred to in the Australian as thongs, which is correct. And people were thinking I was doing beer reviews in my pants. Um, I have done that before, but no, thongs in this case meaning flip-flops or Havaianas, which is the particular brand that I prefer because they're very comfy and they last absolutely ages before you have a flip-flop malfunction, which happened to me the other day. So I got a new pair. Right, here we go. Birra Chiara, and it's an Agricola, basically an agricultural, a farm beer, a farmyard style beer. There we go. We'll get a thumbnail out of that somehow. Oh, lovely, lovely malty bad boy. What have we got? Half a finger's head, I'd say. Lovely, fluffy white head. And as we know, we've got some Pilsner in there and we've got some Carapils. So it's going to have a little bit of haze kind of thing because Pilsner tends to be a wheaty type malt. It is barley, but it's kind of a wheaty, on the wheaty side of things, shall we say. Right, lovely looking beer. Slightly darker. I don't know if that's just me than a normal lager or what I'm used to in the lager world. I'm getting a little haze of hops, but not too much. But I'm definitely getting the malts, really bready, doughy. Oh, smells good. Maybe a little bit of kind of spiciness there too. Yeah, a little bit of kind of sort of not generic hop, but more than that, like a generic lager hop. So like a light floral kind of thing, I guess. Maybe slightly gassy or grassy kind of thing. The actual gas in here, the carbonation is very light, which is cool. Shame it is not clear though, but maybe that's just me. I like my lagers super clear. Hey, this is what you get from a farmhouse lager, you know what I'm saying? Cheers and biz. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. Um, yeah, and if you haven't been here for a while, welcome back. Enjoy the video. Give me a thumbs up, and let me know down below why you think I've done well. I have been getting quite a few little comments lately, which is brilliant. But yeah, I've been doing this for ages, and I've been kind of on a path, so that means a lot of people aren't subscribing. So please at least consider it. Anyway, I'll stop there and we'll drink some beer. Oh, interesting. So, not as sweet as I had been led to believe on the nose, but the malt hits first, and you're getting a bit of that kind of, yeah, that, what do you call them? Sort of Hovis type biscuits, a sort of real gnarly kind of malty biscuits. But not very sweet, like I said. Interesting. And then the hops come in. Got quite a nice hop bitterness, reasonably long bitter finish, but the malt is there in the background. So I'd say this is a malty bad boy over a hoppy bad boy, which is good. And from a lager, yeah, I can definitely see how that is useful. I've just realised I didn't tell you how strong it was. Very small print on the back. 5% beer this, so that's pretty good. We've got all the usual warnings. Be careful of the 18-year-old teenage mothers who are driving. Avoid all of them. That's what it says on the can. Cheers. Oh. Tell you what, the other thing is I quite like the old school kind of way that this can has things like there's an old handle glass, some hops, and some barley, and that's about it. Artigianale, artisanal beer, and then obviously Agricola is farmyard. So it's a farmyard beer. I'm paraphrasing because my Italiano is awful, um, terrible. But hey, hey, mamma mia, ciao bella. That's nice. I think maybe if they cleaned it up a little bit, um, taking some of that particulate out of there, yeah, I reckon maybe it would be less sort of gnarly, less malty, perhaps even a little bit less hoppy, um, and a more clean, crisp, fresh beer. Whereas this is a Pilsner, that's calling it Helles. Obviously, both kind of Germany styles. Germany's just across the border, of course. Um, yeah, it's nice. It's smooth. 5% is good. The haziness, I guess, is because it's more of an agricultural kind of product. They're not going to put finings in. Personally, I like my lagers crisp and clear. Not impossible to do. I totally get that if they're going for the kind of farmyard style, maybe they're not doing so much processing, which is good. Don't get me wrong. I don't know, for lager though, it's just not my kind of taste. I'm used to those more sort of German style, which are unbelievably crisp and clean. Some of them, it's ridiculous. Whereas hazy style lagers, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, probably not what I would foresee as a perfect lager. Okay, interestingly, as I get to the bottom of the glass, getting a bit more of that sweetness kind of building up, which wasn't there before. Not too much lacing at all on that glass, but then it hasn't got anything apart from the barley in there, supposedly. Not 100% sure I believe them as such. But yeah, there we go. So this is another traditional kind of style beer. We had one before, but there we go. There is Birra Chiara, and it's from Salento, which are based in Puglia. I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, please let me know. But there we go, another beer down. Welcome to the weekend, dear viewer. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. It's getting late, but I'm sure I'm going to get this video out on Friday as opposed to Saturday morning. But you never know. Why not have some beer over the weekend? It does make you incredibly smart. And I'll be back for another beer review. And that's coming up real soon.